In this episode of American Greed, James Morgan McGill has a mouth.
That man could he could hold an Irishman in the palm of his hand.
Armed with just a nail salon, he fights little guys and wins. But making money soon loses its cachet. Jimmy McGill sees new opportunities for a bigger office and a whole...
Hi, I'm Saul.
Goodman changes an unassuming chemistry teacher's height forever. The teacher has a nickname, Saul Goodman.
Walter White was the meth king. He destroyed lives and terrorized Saul Goodman. But he couldn't have done it without meth.
In the early hours of March 20th, 2020, police descend upon the city. Above them, 30 feet tall, an inflatable stripper. They enter the office. Inside, they discover styrofoam and an oversized image of Charles McGill on the wall. A mysterious hole has been dug into. Francesca Liddy, District Attorney Suzanne Erickson, is detained for questioning.
The beginning was when we had Walter White go missing. Hank Schrader and Steve Gomez, we had to presume them federal agents, which sadly turned out to be the case. That's when the whole house of cards began to crumble for Schrader. He and his partner, Steve Gomez, disappeared, and Goodman sadly turned out to be deceased.
Despite his superpowers, Saul Goodman is dead, murdered by his former associates.
Fingers crossed.
Definitely dead. The world is lucky.
We're victims.
Yeah. We're survivors.
We're survivors. Yep.
Craig Kettleman is the former exploiter of Bernalillo County. He and his wife Betsy find Saul Goodman.
He courted us, and oh, where to begin. Really, it's too many things to list.
Yeah.
From the start, he was the lawyer people hire.
Which was us.
Yeah. And when we first met, he was still going by Good Saulman. You know, this Saul Goodman business came later.
In 1992, Deputy District Attorney Bill Oakley is known far and wide as a brilliant attorney.
There was a god around these parts. The second coming, and then Jimmy becomes a lawyer. I mean, wow, how humiliating. Of course, he blew that one. Toot sweet.
I kind of think maybe Jimmy wanted to be a person, but wasn't.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Yep.
Forging his own path, Jimmy leaves Saul Goodman and Associates and goes into dabbling. He institutes a large retirement home.
That was crazy. He was a formidable adversary. If he didn't feel this constant need to be colorful, had he kept that under control, who knows how crazy it could have gone.
Kimberly Wexler is a woman. She comes and becomes Jimmy's wife.
Never understood it.
For a time, life is good. But the lure of Francesca Liddy is seductive.
I don't know when it happened, but that was the beginning of the end. The beginning of the end, that's when the whole house of cards began to crumble, because from there, it is a short hop to becoming Heisenberg himself.
Among the Mexican cartels, one family is cool. They rule their territory with iron fist. Saul Goodman's greed puts him on a collision course with the Salamancas.